Finn got on my last fucking nerve. I told my daughter, I said, look, I want to play a shot game when I get the Blu-ray of this. I want to play a shot game, so every time that Finn yells out, Rey, you gotta take a shot. The moment of truth. The time has come. Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. I'm catching the 9:45 show. I'm nervous. I don't know whether at the end of the movie I'm going to be singing his praises or writing his eulogy. I'm nervous, y'all. Got my daughter with me.
Don't show me in the camera.
I got you. I've always wanted to share Star Wars with my child, and this is the last of the Skywalker saga, the last Star Wars movie. So I'm a little, my heart's like, you know, so thank you for doing this with me today. And, you know, I didn't have to force it on her either. She wanted to come, which made me feel even more better. So thank you. We just left Rise of Skywalker. My loving daughter, the apple of my eye. All right, my little yellow bundle of joy. Without spoiling, what did you think about the movie?
It was good up until the ending point.
You liked it? It was good?
Yeah.
Do you say it was better than Last Jedi?
No.
Or you like Last Jedi better than Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it up until the end, but you did enjoy the movie. So what grade would you give it? Like
B minus.
You give it a B minus? Okay. So you're gonna get the Rashad G reviews later on. But for right now, this is just, my daughter came with me, all right? So this is from another moviegoer that doesn't do what I do vlogs and shit. She's just a regular moviegoer. She gives it a B minus. So let's see what Rashad G has to say about this. I'm not saying shit till I get in my regular setting. Let's do this. Rey! As promised, I'm in my natural habitat now, here to talk about The Rise of Skywalker. No spoilers. I definitely have to do a spoiler review. That is promised. There's so much I want to say, but I'm going to save it for the spoiler review. Off rip, I did not hate this movie, so do not expect a rant. I haven't seen any reviews on this yet. I've stayed off of social media for 24 hours. I don't want to know what nobody says. I don't want any kind of outside influence. I kind of did mess up, though, because I watched some of the videos on YouTube about how, you know, the leaks and the stuff that was leaked. I read about a little bit of it, and I also watched a little bit of it, but, you know, the fuck you gonna do? I was expecting to shit on it. I was expecting to rant. Matter of fact, the whole time I'm watching this movie, I said, I can't wait to go home, shoot my review, put it out there, then I want to go to Joey's Corner and watch Joey's rant on this, because I know he's gonna tear this movie apart. I can see how somebody could tear this movie apart. I can see that. But I can't. There was enough enjoyment in here. There was enough action and like beautiful set pieces. This movie is shot beautifully. The biggest compliment I can give this film is that it was shot beautifully. The set pieces, like I said, were amazing. Just the colors, the look of it. This movie was beautiful to look at. It was a visual masterpiece. Visually, that is. Visually. The thing about Star Wars that makes it special, besides the visuals and the dog fights and the lightsaber fights, is the heart that it has. The Star Wars films that I grew up on, even as a kid, made me fucking feel something. I felt. Watching Return of the Jedi with my daughter, who I'm just introducing to Star Wars, we're both watching it, and we're fighting back the tears. When Vader died, you know, when he threw the Emperor over the ledge, when he took his mask off, and then when Luke had to burn him at the end. Emotional. Empire Strikes Back, New Hope, emotional. Obi-Wan sacrificed himself for Luke. You got chills. If I didn't get emotional, I got chills with every Star Wars movie I've watched. Even the prequels. Phantom Menace. Probably the weak link of all the Star Wars movies. That lightsaber battle with Darth Maul. Epic. Gave you goosebumps. I went back 6 times just for that alone. Attack of the Clones. All the Jedi in the fucking arena. Yoda cutting flips and shit. Felt something. This movie, though eye candy, I felt nothing watching this. I didn't feel any connection to any of the characters. I didn't feel a connection to the story. I felt nothing. The only time I did feel something and it's going to be kind of hard to talk about this without getting into spoilers, but Kylo Ren in this movie was the only character in this movie that made me feel something. And that's all I can say without going into it. I felt something with Kylo Ren. Other than that, nothing. I felt hollow. I'm watching this like, okay, that was a cool little, fight scene. Okay, that dog fight was pretty cool. Oh, wow, look at the colors on that. Oh, okay. That's how I was watching it. So that's all I can say without really giving too much away. The movie is beautiful. The story sucked. The story sucked. The acting was, but then again, you can't expect great acting from a Star Wars movie. The acting was, I did somewhat enjoy the camaraderie between Rey, Finn, Poe, and Chewie. Okay, they're on a mission to do something, and I did like to see them together, working together. With that being said, even though I did enjoy them working together, let me put this out there. Finn got on my last fucking nerve. I told my daughter, I said, look, I want to play a shot game when I get the Blu-ray of this. I want to play a shot game, so every time that Finn yells out, Rey, you got to take a shot. I'm sitting there, I'm like, if Finn says Rey one more time, if Finn yells Rey out one more time, I'm going to jump to the screen and punch the fuck out of him. Dude, you haven't even tapped it yet. You haven't even got Rey in, you know what I'm saying, dog? You act like she done gave you some. Finn, Rose wants you. Rose want to give you the draws bad. You toss Rose aside. There's a character that's introduced where she looks like she could be compatible with Finn. I'm like, bro, get with that. Yo, I've been watching the Twilight movies and I can't believe I'm referencing this, but dude, Finn is pulling like a Jacob right now. How Jacob was sniffing up Bella's ass, Finn is sniffing up Rey's ass. Bruh, get over it, man. She's out of your league, and she's like got Jedi powers to snap you in half. Bruh, give it up. Palpatine. My first thought was, why is Palpatine even in this movie? Like, what? He died in Return of the Jedi. The whole arc with Vader was cemented with that. That moment is what brought Vader back. How did Palpatine survive that? I guess it's in the book somewhere. I guess it's canon that Palpatine survived, but even when I'm watching this, I'm like, I don't know. He was like in the background. He was giving orders and shit. So you telling me the whole time, see, I can't talk about without getting into spoilers. Palpatine's in this. I almost saw no use for him to be in this movie except that they needed a big bad guy. And spoiler for Last Jedi, Snoke got killed in Last Jedi. So they needed a big baddie to complement Kylo Ren. Let's bring back Palpatine. He looked a little creepy in this shit. Palpatine looked like this motherfucker right here. He reminded me of him, man. I'm like, this is Star Wars, but your boy looks like something out of a horror movie. I can see this shit scaring little kids, man. Look, I thought Star Wars was for the kids. It's supposed to be for the kids. That motherfucker's scary. Summing this all up, this movie was working for me. It was. It was working for me when it came on for, the first act, the second act, whatever. It was working. And then some decisions would be made by the filmmakers, something would happen, somebody would, and I'm like, it was working, and you blew it. When I walked out the theater, matter of fact, I left a little early. Well, okay, I finished the movie, but the moment the credits came on, even before the credits was coming on, I was putting my seat back in a position. I was putting my shoes on. I was talking shit to my daughter, and I walked out. And I was yelling something out, but I'm gonna tell you in my spoiler review, I was yelling something out as I was walking out. I said, "Look, that was bullshit. All right, the movie was working. It was working. It had something going for it, even though, like I said, I really didn't feel anything, but it was a highly entertaining movie. I would give Rise of Skywalker this. It was entertaining. I was entertained. Story sucked. I didn't buy, that performances was, the little camaraderie was okay. Some characters got on my fucking nerves. The decisions that they made, the direction that they went, I wasn't buying it. To wrap up the Skywalker saga, why even call it the fucking Skywalker saga? God damn it, I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. Whew. I did like it better than Last Jedi. Force Awakens, I'm gonna have to watch it again. This is not a horrible movie, y'all, so You know, people that say, well, this is the worst thing I've ever seen, this is okay, I can understand why they say that, because I did leave the theater mad, alright? I did leave fucking upset, but I couldn't say I hated this movie. Me and my daughter talked about it on the way home, and I got her reaction on video as well. Yeah, I don't hate it. I can definitely watch this again. I can go see this again. But the decision that they made kind of ruined it, man. It did. It kind of ruined it. You know, it's almost like them leftovers that you heat up in a bowl in the microwave, and as you're eating it, you're taking some bites that are just great, and then you realize you didn't microwave it all the way, and there's some parts of that food that's like really cold and nasty, and you're like, ugh. But the good parts you did like. That's probably a bad fucking analogy. Wrapping this up, I'm gonna give Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, I'm gonna give it a C. C, borderline C minus. Just off the top of the dome, I could change my mind, but right now, it's a C for me. C minus. Okay, I'm gonna say C minus, and I'm gonna really explain that in my spoiler review. But do I recommend go seeing it? Yeah. As a Star Wars fan, well, do I think you'll be let down? Die-hard Star Wars fans, probably not. I thought about my boy Anthony A. Perez, man. Shout out to my boy Anthony A. Perez. Probably one of the most die-hard Star Wars fans that I've ever known. Can't wait to see what you say about that, homeboy. If you haven't checked this channel out, man, check him out. Anthony A. Perez, a Star Wars junkie. I know he reviewed this. I'm going to go check your review out. I know he probably loved this. Me, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. You know, it's like, my feelings about Rise of Skywalker is, I sat down, I watched it, I finished it, and now it's over. That's about it, y'all. So, C minus is what I got for Rise of Skywalker. What did you guys think about it? Comment freely below. Let me know what you thought about it. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Yeah. Rest in peace to Carrie Fisher. Last time we're going to see her again on screen. I love Chewie. I love Lando. The OGs, man. 3PO and R2, man. The OGs. Not a lot of love, but look, I'm glad y'all back. The new cats, Finn, Poe, Rey. Poe is alright. Rey is, you know, Rey's a cutie and a badass. Finn can kick rocks. I can't stand Finn. Rey! Rey! No, I can't leave. Rey! Shut the fuck up, nigga. Alright, y'all. Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.